Hello everyone. In today's video, we will be studying about retailer as a middleman. As we all know that the goods are manufactured by a manufacturer, but they reach the customer only with the help of channel of distribution or the supply chain. And retailer is a member, or you can say a middleman or an intermediator in this supply chain. The goods are manufactured by a manufacturer, then the goods come to wholesaler, from wholesaler to retailer, and from retailer to the final customer. So in this video we will be studying about how a retailer acts as a middleman, as in what services a retailer is providing in the supply chain. Firstly, we will be studying about retailer as a link for producer or wholesaler. That means what services a retailer is providing to the producers or wholesalers. First is providing information. Now, a retailer provides valuable information to the manufacturer regarding taste, choice, preference, fashion, demand of the customer. Now, as a retailer is into personal touch with the customer, he understands his customer in a better manner. He understands what are the needs of customer, what are the new demands that the customer is having regarding a product, or he may also have feedback from the customer as to how a product can be improved to better suit their needs. So all such information can be collected by the retailer, and the same information is conveyed to the manufacturer or the wholesaler. This information is very valuable for the manufacturer, because if there was no retailer who was providing this information, manufacturer would have to conduct research in the market to understand what are the needs of customers. So manufacturer is saved from this tedious task of conducting research to understand the customer. He can get ready-made information from the retailer, and using the same information, manufacturer can make changes in his product, or he can design new products in order to suit the requirements of his customers. Next is selling. Now, manufacturer is the person who manufactures the goods. He is selling the goods not directly to the customer, but he is selling it to another member in the channel of distribution. It can be an agent, it can be a wholesaler, or it can be a retailer. He is not selling the goods directly to the customer, and while he is selling the goods, he will sell the goods in large quantities. But for that matter, if you see, customer purchases the goods in small quantities. Every customer has got different requirements. So it is the retailer who is relieving the manufacturer or the wholesaler from the burden of selling goods in very small quantities to the customer. It is only the retailer who will purchase the goods in large quantities, but he is selling the goods in small quantities as per the requirements of the customer. Now, for example, if a customer goes to a grocery shop to purchase dal, now one customer requires dal of 1 kg. There can be another customer who might require dal of 10 kgs. So retailer will provide the goods in the required quantity of his customer. Okay, it can be very small quantity, it can be very huge quantity. So retailer takes care of selling the goods to final customer in their required quantity. Next is advance order. Another important function which is performed by retailer is he places advance orders with his wholesalers or with the manufacturer. When the retailer is placing an advance order, it is very helpful for the wholesalers as well as for the manufacturers, Now let us assume that the retailer is placing an advance order with the wholesaler. When he is doing so, even wholesaler has an idea about the demand or the current situation in the market, and he can also place his orders accordingly. So it is very helpful for the wholesaler to plan his purchasing activities when he is receiving an advance order from the retailer. For that matter, when he is placing an order with the manufacturer, even manufacturer can plan his manufacturing activities in such a manner that he can make timely delivery to the retailer, so that they can fulfill the requirements of the customer in the provided time frame. So placing advance order is another important function which is performed by retailer, which helps wholesalers or the manufacturers. Next is advance payment. There are many retailers who make advance payment along with placing advance order. When advance payment is made, it helps producers or the wholesalers because they receive cash before the delivery of goods. Now you know that wholesaler is purchasing goods from a manufacturer. When he is purchasing goods from the manufacturer, these goods are not purchased on cash basis, they are always purchased on credit basis. So when the retailer is making advance payment, that means wholesaler is receiving advance money and same money will go to the manufacturer. So like this, advance payment of retailer is also helping wholesaler and manufacturers. For that matter, if the retailer is making advance payment to the manufacturer, it helps the manufacturer in bringing efficiency in his manufacturing activity. He can utilize that funds for purchasing raw materials or for making other fixed payments that are required to be made for manufacturing the goods. So in this manner, retailer is helping both the manufacturer as well as wholesaler by providing certain financial assistance in the form of advance payments. Next is promoting new products. This is a very important function that is performed by the retailer, that is promoting new products. Now in the supply chain, it is only the retailer who is into contact with the customers, and it is only retailer who can convince the customers to buy the new products. Now as a retailer is in constant touch with the customer, he understands the psychology of customer and he knows how to convince the customer to purchase new products. So in any time period, whether it is a wholesaler or manufacturer who is coming up with new products, it can be promoted only with the help of retailer, because retailer can alone convince the customers to use those products. Retailer can explain to the customer what are the benefits of using the product, why this product is to be used, why it is superior to other products. He can very nicely convince the customer. So very important function performed by a retailer is he helps in promoting new products which are manufactured by the manufacturer. Okay, so these are the important functions which are performed by the retailer for the producers or the wholesalers.